What is up, guys? Dotson Man Diecast here, aka Mark McHotwheel, back at it. I've been listening to some podcasts lately, just not Hot Wheel related, because realistically, there's really not I'm like pretty much the first Hot Wheel podcast. There was one about toys, and they covered Hot Wheels every once in a while, but there is the Diecast Breakdown. If you guys listen to all my stuff, or you just get burnt out, you're like, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all. I don't like his face. I can't even see his face, and I don't like it. But no, if you want some other material to listen to, the Diecast Breakdown, look it up, Spotify, anywhere you can get your podcast. We're going to be there. So that's me, Chuck Ellis, and David Johns. And we may have a new member to the team. Not going to spoil that. It's not set in stone. So, anyways, very cool stuff. We're interviewing a Hot Wheels designer today. It's happening today. It won't be posted for a while, but we're interviewing a very special Hot Wheels designer today. I'm excited, as you can tell. I'm talking weird. So, the hint I'll give you guys, that I've already given a couple hints in my videos I just posted on YouTube, is 67 Camaro. He owns it, and it's a Hot Wheel. That's all I'm going to say. And that's going to be really exciting. And I don't know whether we told people who it is already. So, but I'm still you're going to have to go search. Maybe Chuck told people already. I don't know. But it's going to be fun. We're excited to have him on the show. And if you guys didn't check it out already on the Diecast Breakdown or the Diecast Media Network on YouTube, not all people listening to this are going to be on YouTube, but we just did an interview with Yogi at Jakarta Diecast Project, and that was really cool. Very humble guy. Makes amazing cars. I just was looking on Instagram and just made this Skyline wagon that slammed. It's just so cool. I mean, stuff that I couldn't even come up with, so very artistic. And he pumps about one out a week and makes these beautiful videos. So, and he started out using his cell phone. So, you better learn that. You better remember that. So, for anybody that's like, I don't have the right equipment, I don't have the right microphone, I still edit everything that I do on my phone. Now, I do use a nicer camera to film, like in my room and for other things, and then I download it to my phone, but I do all my editing on my phone. Podcasts, I was doing them on my phone, no problem, but it was I got a better mic, and now I'm doing it just on my laptop. But my laptop wasn't even $200. Got it from Wally World for, I don't know, under $200. Not a big deal. It's all it does. It doesn't have a lot of memory. It's not very fast. It does what I need it to do. So never be discouraged on not starting something that you want to do, whether it be Hot Wheels, collecting, modifying Hot Wheels, drawing, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're holding off on, whatever it is, just do it. Just get past yourself and go ahead and do it. I just started a detail business. I'm probably going to be starting a detail podcast. If you guys want, if there's any interest in that, let me know. But I'll be doing, basics on cleaning cars and what to do, what not to do. And I'll probably be telling stories about customers and stuff like that. Good situations, bad situations, no names, of course, stuff like that. But I was talking about it so much, starting a detail business. I'm still in the process of launching it. But, and for anybody that wants to check out the website or Facebook, it's autopeakdetailing.com. So that's auto, and then peak is P-E-A-K, detailing.com. So check out website, check out Instagram, check out Facebook if you want to see what I'm doing with that. Anyways, I was just talking about it for a while. I got started detailing when the pandemic hit and I had to pay my bills. So you do what you got to do, but I'm glad that happened, because now I'm looking for a place to rent so I can get going. I've got an Audi R8 to do ceramic coating on, and just a full detail on that. So I'm really excited. It's a new R8 too. So just go and like start making those big moves, those big steps in your life on whatever you've been holding off on. Because on this podcast, whether it be talking about Hot Wheels or cars or whatever I'm talking about, I'm here to help encourage people, because I've had people in my life and my beautiful wife that encourages me, and I encourage her, and we work together as a team to get where we want to go. And I already told myself I was going to say and a lot, because it's early in the morning. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock on my day off. But I just love podcasting, talking to you guys. I got some very positive feedback this week, an email. I'm not going to go into details unless he gives me the okay. But very encouraging email that I'm helping people with what's going on in their life. It's very encouraging to hear that, because that is my goal for this podcast, to reach out to people, to give someone some good listening material while they're at work. And so, yeah, really, really encouraging email. People that open themselves up to you, that they don't know you. And I try to open myself up to people that I don't know and tell you guys stories and just be really real and honest about how I feel about things, how life is. There's no time for fakeness at all. I don't surround myself with it. I don't like it. I deal with it with customers at work and the luxury car business. I've been doing that, customer service, for about 15 years now, if not more. So I've dealt with a lot of that, a lot of fakeness and rudeness. And life is too short to be rude to people. Be patient, be kind, especially during this pandemic. I'm just going on a little tangent for a second. Just be kind and patient with people. Kill people with kindness is one of my biggest things that's worked for me over the years. Someone's just shouting at you. They're trying to get you to come up to their level, get a rise out of you. Just don't go there. Just remain calm, remain nice. Kill them with kindness. They don't like it. They don't have any ammunition when you do that. So, sometimes it just takes turning the other cheek and not coming up to their level of rudeness or madness or whatever. People are acting all crazy in this pandemic. People are driving like just complete lunatics. There's crashes every day, and they're bad because people are just driving recklessly, and they're not caring about the protection or lives of other people, the people that surround them. So just care about the people that are surrounded by you, people that you work with. One of my biggest challenges is just at my day job is just staying patient and staying kind, even in very stressful situations or when people are really bothering you or people are really lazy. That gets me going. When I see a bunch of laziness when people are just being sloths, basically, they're just kind of, trying to get through the day, waste the time, collect their paycheck, go home. I'm not set like that. I'm not built like that. I'm there to work. I'm there to do my job and give it the best of my ability in whatever I do. So I encourage everyone that's listening to this podcast to give whatever you're doing, give it your all and do it to the best of your ability. That's all you can do. Don't, just half, what it, because that's just not going to get you anywhere, So, yeah, so it's been busy, but I've been thinking about the podcast. I posted one just a few days ago. I've just been wanting to get back to you guys and tell you what's going on and talk about life things. So yeah, I literally have in my podcast room or my Hot Wheels room, I have, those just foam mattress things that they used to have that are just really nasty. I have one of those I cut up and I put it on cardboard. That's my sound insulation because I have this stupid train that goes by. I think you guys all know that by now. You've heard it in my podcast or videos. So I'm just going to see if it masks the train. And it's just a DIY project. I just made it. You can buy them on Amazon for $20-$30. I made it for free, okay? I don't like spending money if I don't have to. Nothing wrong with that. I'm on a budget right now. Kimber's got me on a budget because we're starting a business. We're trying to sell the house and do all this other stuff. Life is crazy right now, but life is good. So always got to take the good with the bad. There's always going to be some bad, but it's what you do with it. It's how you move on from it, how you handle it. That makes it so much more rewarding. If any of that makes sense. I feel like that didn't make sense, but I think you know what I mean. So today, yeah, I just did a couple videos. I did an unboxing video. Nas, my homie Nas, sent me some really cool cars, some factory seal cars that he got. And the thing I love about Nas is he got a box of factory sealed cars for a good deal. And first thing he does is think about his friends. And what do you need, like, out of this box? Like, what are you interested in? Like, he's not picking everything out of the box and saying this is what's left. He's saying, what are you interested in? I want a couple of these cars, but like, what do you want? Do you want this R35 or this? You want to do kind of a trade? We don't really trade, but just like, you send me some stuff, I'll send you some stuff. We'll see what happens. It's kind of like a mystery box, but he sent me some really cool cars. So if you guys get the opportunity, I know some of you on here aren't even involved on YouTube, and you don't even have to be involved necessarily. It's cool. It's a great community. But if you just want to watch some of my videos and support me, help my hours grow, subscribe, that helps me out. I appreciate it. I do this for like my subscribers. It's not a monetary thing. I'm not trying to gain from it. I enjoy making content and making friends online. And of course, it gets expensive sending cars out and giving cars away and doing the charity raffle and stuff like that. But it's all so rewarding. And if you want to be a part of something where you can send people cars or something, you have something that somebody's been looking for 5 years, and you can just send it to them, not even charge them, then I really highly encourage that, because it's such a special thing. I had that happen to me with Lee Child. John Lee Child sent me some really cool Datsun 510s that I would probably never find on my own, because they were Target exclusives, and he sent them to me at no charge, wouldn't take anything in return. I believe I did send him some merch, because I just squirm. I can't stand like not repaying somebody. It's something I'm learning. It's a process. So yeah, so the kindness that this community has shown me is great, and it helps me continue to move forward. And I can't wait to do some other things too. Like I said, with my detail channel, I'm trying to grow that YouTube channel, Auto Peak Detailing. It's tough starting from nothing on YouTube. It's a process, but you really got to stay focused and keep posting things and trying new things, and the rest will come. You just have to keep doing your best and trying your best, and we'll see what happens. But whatever happens, I'm okay with it. So yeah, it's a busy week for me. I've talked about it before, but I've got a raffle coming up. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of it. I have decided what I'm doing for the charity raffle. It's Jesse's Jetta that's signed by Jesse, Chad Lindbergh. I've said before, he lives a town over. It's where he's from. He's born and raised right where I was born and raised, just 15 minutes apart. And so I have that to raffle off, and hopefully I'll raise some good money for it. I'm shooting for like $400 or $500 possibly. Now, remember, all the proceeds are going to charity, and the charity that I've chosen is Make-A-Wish Foundation, because of these kids and what they if they're terminally ill, they don't have a lot of time left, and it's so not fair. Life's not fair, and we don't have the answers to why that happens, to why bad things happen to good people. But they have the opportunity to go meet their hero, to go to Disney World, wherever, and they need that kind of money to help these kids get there, and to, they may not have much time left, and you or I may not have much time left. It's something you guys got to realize, that life is short, life is precious, and you've really got to just you really have to make those relationships with people that are true, and that there's no fakeness, and that you can have people that you can call on and count on, because there's people out there to help you. Like I said, I love getting emails from you guys. Never, always feel free to send an email. Never feel like you're bothering me. If you need some advice, or if you want to express if I've helped you on something or whatever, just send me an email. Just don't, like I think like Nas says, don't be creepy, but just be real, and I got an email recently that was really great. He wanted to help with Hot Wheels for Hope and donating cars. Well, there's going to be a great opportunity to help with that, because this next year we want to do, make a day where everybody goes and donates wherever they are at the same time. Like, they go donate to their local food bank or children's hospital, and we're going to somehow tally up how many cars were donated on that day. And I'd like this to be a worldwide thing, at least the U.S., but I'd like it to be a worldwide thing, where we can get 10,000 is a super low number, where we get 100,000 Hot Wheels raised for kids. And that's the goal for this next year. I love talking about it. It gets other people excited, and there's other interest, and I'd like to get some organizations. Maybe we can get Hot Wheels on board. Mattel, where you at? Because we could really organize something cool, and of course it helps to have some foot soldiers to help with raising that money in cars for children in need. And so always feel free to send me an email if you need some advice on something, or if you want me to read it on my podcast, or whatever. And it's hotwheels4hope@gmail.com. So Hot Wheels, number 4, for hope. Okay. I messed that one up. So Hot Wheels for Hope. So it's Hot Wheels 4, number 4, for hope at I give up. I can't do that in my mind. Like, it doesn't even make sense. I'm not even gonna go back and listen to this podcast, because it's gonna be like, what are you trying to say, Mark? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Hot Wheels for Hope @gmail.com. And I've said that before. So it's really nice to be able to get I didn't realize that I had people that were just listening to this podcast on Spotify or Spreaker or whatever, because it's on most podcasts. I figured everyone was from my YouTube page, but that's not the case, and that's really cool. I encourage everybody, if you're still listening, we're at 18 minutes so far, I encourage people to sign up for this, to my account on Spreaker. I only have 2 followers. 2. That's it. So if you want to follow me on Spreaker here and get all my updates and everything, I can also go live, and we can chat live on a podcast, which I'm excited to do, but I only have 2 people that are following me on here. 2. Come on, people. I need more, so that we can have a live podcast where I can chat with you guys and answer your questions. So share it, follow me on here on Spreaker, and we'll do that in the near future. So I hope everybody's finding the cars that they want out there. I know it's really scarce, and I know that it's very frustrating not be able to find many cars right now. There's more cars coming. It's frustrating in general right now finding anything. Everything's inflated. Gas prices. I work for a car dealership. We don't have any inventory. Things are really expensive. Everything's expensive, and there's shortages of everything right now. So, like I've said before, be grateful for what you do have. I have a lot of diecast. I have a lot of things. I have food in my belly. I have a house over my head. I have a beautiful wife. I've got a beautiful family. My mom, dad, sister, brother-in-law, niece, and nephew, like very supportive people that will take a bullet for me. So to me, life is good no matter what's happening out there, the crazy drivers, the shortages, the inflation. I've got homies, I got family, like Fast and Furious family. I'm in your face. No, but it's just remember what you have. Don't really focus on what you don't have. And like I was saying earlier in the podcast, go and do what you want to do and go get it. And stop thinking about it and stop talking about it and just go and do it, whatever that is. I don't know who needs to hear this. Like I usually say, I don't know who needs to hear this, but just Mark McHotwheel, Datsun Man Diecast, is encouraging you to get out of your comfort zone, whatever that is. And it's tough. It's difficult to get out of your comfort zone. Me starting my detail business, it's still freaking me out a little bit. So trying to find a place to rent, doubting your abilities sometimes, I'm very confident in my abilities, but at the same time, it's like, somebody brings you their Ferrari or who knows what I'll eventually be doing. And it's just like, wow, I don't want to drop something on this car. I don't want the neighbor's cat to come hop on the roof while I'm detailing it. Like that freaks me out. So it's like, but don't let any of those little things stop you from achieving your goals in life. I'm not just talking about like business only, but just like what do you want to do? Do you want to change your job? Do you want to go do something else? Do you want to start collecting Hot Wheels? Do you want to stop collecting Hot Wheels? I mean, I'm not going to be an advocate that says you got to collect Hot Wheels till you die, because some people just need to get away from it or take a break from things to refresh and reset their mind and not focus so much on stuff. I haven't been hunting for Hot Wheels, like I said, because I got everything I need right now. I'd like to get rid of some Hot Wheels, and no, that's not a hint to say, hey, Mark, let me sell me your Hot Wheels, So, because I'd like to give some of them away, and that's also not a hint to send me your address, because some people like to beg for things, and I would encourage you to not beg for things because it's not a good look. Just be grateful for what you have. If somebody wants to send you something nice, then you let them and be very thankful. And sometimes you just got to take things and not give stuff back, even as hard as it is for me to do, because Nas just sent me a bunch of stuff. I am sending him stuff back because we did agree we were going to send each other stuff. But I'll be sending him some really cool cars. I'm not going to say what at all, but he knows what he's getting for the most part. I'll throw some extra stuff in there. But yeah, go out there and get what you want to do. Just go and do it, and don't be worried. And email me if you need some encouragement or some advice or some help, and I will give my 2 cents on whatever it is. Just make sure it's legal or mostly legal, okay? I'm not going to encourage any illegal activity, but yeah, it's a good time as frustrating as this whole pandemic thing is, it's a good time to be alive. It's a good time to encourage people, to help others. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this podcast. I'm not making any money on it. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I enjoy helping people and giving people something to listen to while they're at work or in their new job. I'll divulge a little information probably about the email that I got. Is a longtime technician, I think 25 years, maybe more, hurt his shoulder, pinched nerve, and can't do that anymore. So he's got a new job, and he's been listening to my podcast and has been very encouraged by it. So to me, that made my day to read that. I don't know if he realizes that. I did email him back. But yeah, we all are going to run into those kind of things in life that don't always make sense. Like, why God did you take the function of my arm away from me? Well, because, maybe he's got something bigger for you to move on to something else. And, shine wherever you go. whatever new job that you have, just give it your all. Be positive. Be a light for other people that may be struggling around you. That's my advice for you today. Is that I always also talk about just complimenting somebody on their shoes, on their shirt, on their, hey, that's a nice hat. I like that. Just give people compliments on things, even, just like, hey, those are new shoes. Oh, is that a new haircut? Just notice those kind of things for people, because when people give you those kind of compliments, that you don't know what kind of day that person's having or what's going on in their life. And that's another reason to be kind to people and be patient with people. Whether you're standing in a grocery aisle and there's an elderly person in front of you taking forever to go through the line, and you're like, there's people that are huffing and puffing. Like, where do you got to be so badly that you're going to sit there and huff and puff when there's an elderly person going through the line? That's going to be you someday. So just keep that in mind too. Or you're stuck behind a slow driver and it's an elderly person. Respect your elders. They've paved this. A lot of what we deal with today and all the things that we have, they've paved it for us. So just be patient with people. Now is the time with this pandemic and this craziness is just to be just this one thing that we really need to focus on is be patient with others and be kind to others. The traffic, it gets all crazy, or maybe it's backed up. You like swearing or honking or flashing your lights or passing somebody at like a high rate of speed or cutting someone off is not going to help. So just be that shining light in the darkness sometimes when it feels dark. You've got people out there that are willing to help you, and you can help others if you're in a spot where you can help others. So yeah, I'm going to end this in a couple minutes, but yeah, it's a good time to be alive regardless of the pandemic and all the stuff that's happening. There's a lot of other people that you can help in this world. And maybe it's you starting a YouTube channel or starting your own podcast or doing something different in your profession. Can't talk this morning. Maybe changing up careers, make that jump out of your comfort zone, whatever it is, maybe making a new friend, maybe going on a date with somebody, I don't know. But I do appreciate all of my listeners. I do encourage you to shoot me an email. I do encourage you to maybe subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't, even if you're not going to watch the videos. All that kind of stuff helps me. And I look forward into starting some new videos on my detailing channel as well. I'm just a car guy. So if you come to this channel, you're going to hear, and you're going to probably, if you go over my detail channel, you're probably going to hear something about Hot Wheels. So what? I'm a car guy. I love cars. I love Hot Wheels. I love detailing cars, cleaning cars. I love cars. And that's my calling. Whatever I'm going to do, it's going to be car related. Period. So you're going to hear about some kind of cars, whether they're little cars or big cars, or that's just what I'm very passionate about. It's what really gets me excited. When I detail somebody's car, I just did an IS 300 last week for a guy that just purchased it recently. Really has always wanted one. A little over 100,000 miles on it. Interior is pretty trashed. Dog wasn't the worst I've seen by any means, but dog in there. There's a bunch of dirt. And I detailed the interior of it. Did a hand wash on the outside, but I really deep cleaned it. And there's nothing better than like handing the keys back to someone to like pop the door up and take a look. And they're like, wow, this is like a brand new car. How did you do this? And it's just like, it's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy customer service, helping others, whether they're paying for it or not. I'd like to do maybe a few little extra things for them at no charge. It's the little things that matter, just like I was talking about with giving people compliments and stuff like that. It's the little things that really matter sometimes. So I encourage you all today to go out there, be kind, and be patient, because it does help in times like this. And leave any comments below on what you guys would like to hear me talk about as well. It's nice to have some sense of direction Like I said, I do have, excuse me, let me take a drink here. We do have the diecast breakdown is our other podcast, and I got a lot going on with that. So this is just kind of my sit down and talk to my Hotwheel homies podcast. So I'll have a guest on soon, not sure who, but excuse me. I'm going to go because my throat's drying out. I love you guys. God bless you all, and have a fabulous day, and be patient and be kind and be true. Be you. Peace.